Hi, welcome to part two. This is the update. Our entitled parents who disowned us for not giving them grandchildren struck again. Okay, let's get started. I didn't expect to be back so soon, but here we are. About a month ago, my fiance and I posted here about how both of our parents decided to threaten us to be taken off their will if we did not give them grandkids, which we won't be. Anyhow, they struck again, and my fiance is really fuming with rage now and wants to share the situation with you all. There are some points that will need clarification, and I'll try to make them along the way. First, as we mentioned in our last post, due to the absurdity of the situation our parents were imposing on us, we felt that we do not want them on our wedding. Thus, we rescinded their invitation as a whole. My brother is my best man, and he supports us wholeheartedly. Now, we get to the point of the post. After we left my parents' home that day, we had absolutely zero contact with them. They made their decision and we made ours. We thought that was going to be it. Now, one thing that needs to be clarified. Our wedding was planned to be happening in October 17th. However, due to the pandemic outbreak, these large gatherings of people were completely prohibited, in my region at least. But thankfully, the venue we had acquired is run by the most lovely administrators. As soon as the outbreak started, they contacted us and gave us every assistance needed with rescheduling. Thus, we rescheduled our wedding to 2021 in the same month, as the situation is still uncertain. That can change, but shouldn't for the time being. We aren't really bothered by it as we understand the situation is very dire, and we don't mind waiting for a time which everyone will be safe, possibly. This morning, while I was studying for some exams I'll be having at school, my fiance got a call from the venue administrator asking why we wanted to cancel our wedding. Obviously, that was very strange and confusing to us. My fiance let them know that we had no desire to cancel our wedding and further asked what it was all about. Apparently, my fiance's parents called the venue on our behalf, telling them that we no longer wanted to rent the place as we would no longer be getting married. Now, let me explain why the venue was leaning on accepting the situation. In my country, our IDs carry not only our ID and social security number, but also the name of the parents. And to rent a venue, you need to provide your ID for them as a bureaucracy requirement. I don't know if that's how it works everywhere, so I wanted to make it clear. Apparently, they wanted to take advantage of that fact and tried to dupe the venue to cancel our wedding. Luckily, the administrator was quite smart and saw that on our sheet, needed for rental, there are only two names with numbers for contact if we can't be reached. One is my brother, and the other is my fiance's best friend. At the time we booked the place, we were already in a strained relationship with our parents, so neither of us put them as contact. Thankfully, the administrator actually paid attention to that and took the care and time to reach out to us. Otherwise, we might not only lose our special date, but also all of our deposit and the dream venue. I'll be honest and saying that I never expected that kind of behavior from anyone in our families. But alas, it seems I was wrong. Anyhow, now my fiance is letting out fumes and I'm trying to calm her down. We already sent a contact to her parents and mine, as we are sure they are in this together, for them to never try to meddle in our lives again. My brother is as angry as we are. and he just told me he was heading to their house to tear them a new one. I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm crestfallen, if anything. I never expected or wanted things to be this way, but neither of us will go back on our decision of not having children. Truth be told, I already have the papers for sterilization ready. I just hope that one day they do see that their entitlement just lost them their son and daughter. All because of grandchildren that will never exist. Cheers. Edit. Thank you for all the nice replies. We really appreciate it. We just spent the whole afternoon calling all our services, making sure to create methods so this never happens again. It's taken care of, and thank you for all the advice. I don't really know what my brother told them as he went from there to his work. I did get a text from them complaining that we released our rabid dog on them, which is amusing, to be honest, as my brother is a very calm person. We won't contact them again. Once more, thank you for all the kind words. Remember this phone call any moment ever for the rest of your lives. When you begin to feel even a modicum of guilt or hesitation that maybe you've been too harsh. All I can really say, even as a parent of young adults, is hold your ground. This is your life. Even now, do not contact them at all. Let your brother tear into them as he sees fit, because this is manipulation, and contacting them will only feed into it. If, and that's a very big if, you ever do wish to contact them again, it shouldn't be reactionary and should be on your terms and your terms only. You guys have an amazing life ahead of you. If you decide on your own one day that children would enhance that life, that is entirely up to you. But as it stands, given your fields of study and your focus and drive, I myself would be quite proud of you, both as a parent. Grandchildren are just extra toppings as I see it. While yes, I would like to have one or two, I would never want my kids to have them unless they are ready and want them. Watching my children live their life to the fullest and be happy is all I want in life. So again, stand your ground. Maybe even get a legal no contact order. We grow up, many of us believing our parents to be all wise and well nearly righteous. Then we find out that they are not. My own father tried to make demands of me to go to his attorney, his mechanic, his church, his friend, or another. He wanted me to feel the same as he and to believe what he believed. He wanted to handle every one of my own deals, like buying cars, etc. It took me a few experiences to realize he was, number 1, a bigot, number 2, a very poor businessman, and number 3, just plain wrong when it came to my decisions. Our parents are just people. Having said that, whether it be a parent or some guy in line at the market, we don't owe anyone anything. Nothing. If we make a choice, it is a done deal. No one should ever try to force their opinions and thoughts on anyone else. More importantly, we should never be made to feel we have to forgo any of our own decisions for any reason. Congratulations on your focus to be yourselves. Wow, messing with the wedding plans of your kids is below the belt. It's so petty and immature. I can't believe they want to be grandparents. It's like they believe people shouldn't get married if they don't plan on having kids at all. It's a good thing Opie and his fiance decided to part ways. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another. Bye!